Yo, yo. Okay, so I've enjoyed yesterday's stream, and today I'm like still doing this. Today's Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys! I'm spending some time just playing video games, so gonna show you another side of like profit making. Also, as I'm like doing PI for profits, I'm doing the same with scanning and running combat anomalies or dead sites. Usually, I just generate those um, with like running regular green combat anomalies in a you know claim nullsec space. They generate escalations, then you go and run escalations. In here, what I'm doing is I'm scanning the sites in outer ring. If those are like a relic, I do them myself with my Astero. And this is like my alt that is able to fly Proteus. Proteus like very convenient ship to actually run those escalations because you can do like do something else, and that drone's gonna do all the job for you. So you can easily watch TV shows. I don't know, stream actually, because I don't need to actually press a lot of buttons. And this, I'm just gonna be like, running the non-rated complexes, those called non-rated complexes, because they give you a chance to get an expedition. And if I'm gonna find just regular dead sites, I'm gonna run those too. This Proteus is able to run, is able to run probably everything up to Serpentis 10 of 10. White can because the station reps like pretty heavily, so you don't want to actually waste your time trying to run it. So you need something that shoots like longer than 50 kilometers, and drones, like even if they are pretty like flying pretty far away, but the problem is the station gonna rep, and so I just don't have enough DPS to break this tank. So Serpentis 10 of 10 is a no-go. On the other hand, this can run Serpentis 6 of 10. It's gonna be hard, but it's doable. And everything else is just like kind of simple. Yeah, I won't run also Serpentis high quarters because it's like the hardest site and possible escalation in the Serpentis space. But everything else is quite kind of simple. So yesterday I finished the expedition that gave me 1 billion of ISK. So the Black Tether give like 7 faction models and 1 dead model, which was kind of expensive. And I'm just gonna show you like what I'm doing regularly when I have free time, when I'm like chilling. Today is like holidays. Well, not in here, but today I'm taking a small break out of my work. I still work probably later, but still wanted to show you how to actually generate money the other way. So I've offered Nikomi to join me today. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be doing if he's available. If not, I'm just gonna go and finish all the expeditions that I've got. So I was running Serpentis bases and got like 4 expeditions. They all go somewhere pretty close to the Syndicate or Cloud Ring, so I'm gonna be somewhere around. And just gonna run those. They give core C-type drop, and it might be, well, it's not supreme. I mean, core X types are of course better, but I've got a lot of expeditions, so it's legit to run those. So I'm planning to, like, right now what I'm doing paramilitary complex, which also might escalate to an expedition. This expedition exactly gives you the Black Tether's drop, which is like which is kind of bueno, because like 1 bit, core A type. Those expeditions are contract killers. Those come from Serpentis bases. It's kind of easy. It's kind of short. It might it might stop somewhere. Like, what's the problem with expeditions? That expeditions might not escalate further. If you don't know what expedition is like you're getting this escalation of this non-rated complex, and then you have around, like, depending on expedition type, 2 or 3 locations you should travel to finish up the missions in there. So I hope this paramilitary gonna give me another expedition for Black Tethers. Well, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna be running those. Won't probably be talking much, but just willing to share you some my basic activities that makes me rich. Come on. How I hate those destroyers. They fucking ruin the comfortable rating. Should I show you? Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Well, first of all, look how beautiful it is. It's motherfucking awesome. All these glowing effects. That's the one, the Awakening, that I've bought recently. Exactly from PI mining, by the way. Exactly from PI mining. So I've cashed out, and we were moving out of the deckland. So I had some like spare cash and decided to spend it like on a fancy skins for my ships. It's beautiful. Okay, this one I'm gonna die because it keeps targeting my drones. Yeah, so the fit. Some kind of standard. You have plenty of like space. This like CPU is stacked because of those salvagers. So if I turn off salvagers, it might allow me to add +1 drone link augmenter, which is not needed. Auto target system is made for the comfort, because with that you're able to lock plus several targets. Sometimes when you don't want to lock, you can put it on, but I usually use it just for increasing the number of targets to lock. Med slots are quite usual. Republic Fleet battery, AB, Tech 2 drone navigation. This one just because it's like relatively cheap to get better armor bonuses. Best medium armor repair, because usually you're fitting Proteus with double reps, because then it tanks much better. But I'm not using this mostly because in Serpenticides you're gonna often see neutralizer, and they might be quite harsh. So 2 reps on a go, because you are spending 2 times more. You're spending 2 times more capacitor to run those reps, and under the newt you're gonna be neuted pretty fast in such case. This setup gives me a good amount of defense versus cap drain. This gives me 15%. This should give 27%. So overall, I'm kind of stable in such terms. Everything else is just as simple. So I have 3 DDAs, reactive because it's like cheap way to actually get good resistances, and rigs, thermal because Serpent is hit with thermal, and 2 for reps because I need to boost. I have only 1 rep and I need to boost overall rep. So rigs are common, hyperspatial optimization, drones, covert. Yeah, covert is important because you may get better numbers of numbers when you tanking, but covert is versus any newts that might appear in the system, so you need to be able to hide if you need to. And I do love to feel safe in such position, because I do have stations in here, but for example, if someone is camping those stations with a bubbler or quite efficient scanner, I want to just warp somewhere to the safe spot and clock up, and then good luck to those fellows trying to find me. So that's my very basic principle of flying in null. Every time I can get a clock, I always get it. I'm not sure what to do here because I already forgot what it actually takes to run those sites. But I'm not a super expert, so I mean, I know, like, it gives you money, so you're running those. Expedition from this side is kind of dangerous. It's not like from headquarters, but Black Caesar's hits pretty hard. It's super fast, and I barely have damage to actually kill him. So I would suggest you to run, well, I think all of the expeditions with a partner, because it's gonna give you like much more DPS, and you're gonna be in a safer position overall. So we need to send those drones to fucking kill everything. Yeah, Proteus was buffed recently by CCP, giving him a very good boost to the speed overall under the AB. Well, not under the AB in general. So it's super fast and it's super efficient in data running, because like you're relying mostly on your speed tank, because all of those blaster guys can't hit you if you're at distance and moving pretty fast. So like, you see, like there is a lot of volleys, but I don't actually care. I'm just flying around. Yeah, now I just have to wait. So I'm gonna be orbiting something, or just gonna be flying. I like passive orbit, especially on such side, because you can actually crash into something, stop, and then you're gonna die. So I'm just gonna be changing my directions from time to time. But for now, I'm just gonna keep on moving. So I can check. I'm gonna check. Meanwhile, what does it take to actually complete this? Complete this. What how's it called? Paramilitary. Yeah, for paramilitary. Several rooms. I thought that was gonna be the last one. It's just the second one. So they're gonna be room number 3, number 4, and number 5. That's like a lot of movement. So this is gonna be a long one. So you see why rated complexes are better. You just go, run it, get a box, and you're good. With re-escalating expeditions, you never know when you can end up, and in general they might give you just nothing. So there's no guaranteed blue drop, and also no box guaranteed, which makes them kind of gambling, kind of random. But as this is like not very complex activity, it's a good stuff to like actually run this. Proteus might be used in cheaper versions. So well, what is the most expensive one here? You may, but well, you see, I'm tanking with a kind of good, with a kind of good reserve. So this might be cheaper. This might be also cheaper. This, well, that's pretty like important part. Other parts, like I have augmented Vespas that are like no needed, pack rats that is no needed, augmented Hornets that are not needed, some augmented Wasps, I bet. Well, yeah, they somewhere in go. So like in general, you can make this fit cheaper. I would say 1.5 bill, which is like a very cheap variation. You need those dead models to be efficient. At least this one. Everything else is like meh. So I'm gonna just keep spinning around and go up. That's all. Yeah. So just gonna chill, gonna drink my coffee, and gonna see how it goes. Oh, coffee's bueno. Yeah, Tengu would work much better. because then you can get up to 1100 DPS. This Proteus isn't able to. You may want to use blasters, but blasters, hit double type of damage, and you want to hit straight into the hole. And Serpentis has a hole with a kinetic, you see. What's this one might be? No, the same kinetic hole make them weak to like straight direct damage, so that's why you prefer to use something like kinetic only DPS, and that's missiles and that's drones. But drones, like you see, give you slightly worse DPS, also augmented hit with again double types. Still they're better because if you multiply 25 on this multiplication, you're gonna get a better number of kinetic even with versus the regular drones. On here you're gonna go and multiply 64, 10. Oh no, actually not. It's gonna be better. But with additional thermal damage, I think they hit better. I remember I had some calculator somewhere, probably even in a Google spreadsheet. I'm gonna look for it to prove my point. So we're gonna be just flying around and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Actually, I have a second window. So I'm gonna probably go somewhere and check what's going on there. So pretty close to some pockets that's not very popular, so I might find some good sites in there. And here I have an additional Serpentis base, so I'm gonna run it afterwards to get another possible expedition. So better products. I'll spend time. Now here, next system. Yeah, that's why you want multiple accounts, and I'm using those just to be more efficient over time spent. Otherwise, I would just sit in here staring at the screen. So I'm gonna look like Ishtar rating, but with slightly better profits. So I don't want that. Yeah, regular ticks. So, and here we have BRM higher because spaces are abandoned, so it becomes balanced over time to the neutral state, which is an actual 150 or around. So right in here, still slightly better than depleted systems of claim now. Here. Not very interesting, fellas. Not very interesting. Just gonna go further. Yeah, always take drugs with you. Drugs might save your ass one day, because you're gonna find yourself someday in a pretty ugly situation. Like yesterday, Black Feathers got close to me, but his Webifires didn't, and if they did, I'd be pretty much dead. So you should be very, very aware of what and how you're doing when running escalations. It might seem that they are easy, but that's only when you actually know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna go pretty much dead. So pay attention, check your fits, read an actual articles about how to run the sites. The same Wiki Eve University is the finest resource to learn this pretty fast and over all of the possible sites and escalations and such stuff. So I'll start with that. And yeah, in general, I'm going to be running this regular probably because I do love server space. I still need some time to chill out from time to time. Like I haven't been doing this for 3 months, I think. So like, and that's because we were moving out. We had a war. Right now, we have some time to actually play and enjoy the game. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And you guys are welcome to join me. So I'm probably going to be taking some, court mates with me. So we're going to be doing this just as I'm planning for us to do it with Nikomi. Just gonna recommend you some fits, and we're gonna roll. In here, what are we doing here? Super finest space. Okay, this pocket is clear. We're gonna go to the next one. So nothing to actually expect. Okay, in the third pocket there should be faction red. So faction might need some implants, some faction modules. Well, cruiser only, but like still, even if it's a cruiser, it's still like a source of income. So we're gonna go. Where is it? Yeah, Shadow Serpentis. This is like not an overseer, but a true faction. They differ because from true factions you usually get much more valuable drops, and you can identify the true faction with if it gives stack or not. So if it gives stack, it's the true faction. If not, that's only an overseer. And overseers usually suck. Yeah, at the first point I'm killing all of those nasty deadies because they're gonna try to hunt down my drones. I don't like it. So we need to finish those off. Engage, 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 engage. Then we're gonna kill the faction one. We're gonna loot it and salvage it. So new site. Let's get into. Let's take a look. No. We are killing the. We're killing the dead is first. Dead is first. Then our friend Shadow. And only then you can go like do whatever you want, guys. I'm gonna scan down the signature in this my second window. Let's see what this guy has. Can I lock it? Can I salvage it? Not that bad actually. 100 mil. Let's orbit this for 5k. Actually, no, that's all. So we are good. Again, we're just going to be floating around for a short period of time. What do we got? Web. Web is bueno. AB. Also good. So, salvage is meh. But you see, 100 mil. Why not? Not that bad. Okay, meanwhile, I'm gonna just run the relic site in the system close by, while my drones are doing all the stuff for me. I won't crush it. I shouldn't. Yeah, you should keep attention not to crush into something, because like you see there's like a lot of battleships and a lot of battle cruisers which are gonna slap you if you're gonna like act silly, and we don't want to be, you know, easy prey for them. Okay, and I'm hacking the cans right now. Yeah, guys. Today I'm gonna be setting up one of my other planets, because like I haven't done this yesterday, and I'm still willing to show you like those good systems and how I'm gonna set up my other planets. So yeah, and you know, I'm doing something right now actively and passively. Those PI chains keep filling my wallet with either ISK. So like I'm getting even richer with every day of PI being constructed. Empty can. I hate empty cans. Okay, here I might go somewhere else. Yeah, we could go another angle over there. Back to hacking. Again, empty can. What an unlucky day for a scanning trip. No one hits me, no one hurts me. That's good. Okay, I'm good at the remains. Other remains. Proto screen is everything good. So I'm just gonna proceed with what I'm doing. Bah. Yet the scanning goes not in my favor. Today exploration is not that good. I'm gonna just orbit in here, maybe it's 7.5. Now I don't need to check on the local. Yeah, why I'm like so comfortable in this space, because outer ring is pretty much dead. Before it used to have a set of like nude groups, but right now it's pretty much abandoned. There's not that very many NPC stations, especially in those areas I'm operating at. So baddies can't anchor up in here because they don't have stations to hide on like two systems with stations in the vicinity. And this space might be considered relatively safe. Initiative has a lot of like stations seated around, so you're always gonna have a place to dock. If you want, you still have a mobile depot. And as initiative right now is blue to us, we can actually use the space in our favor. Like there are systems with A0 belts. They're like very long pipes. There are good systems with an ice. You can do belt riding here to try to catch low tier officers. You may want to try to catch Serpentis Titans or Serpentis Faction Drags, something like that, to get those modules or processors to produce Vendettas and Vehemence and all that stuff. Vanquishers. So, but like it's pretty far from us, so it's more suitable to just go and do solo stuff mostly. In a way like this, ranger stuff is a good content and a good source of profits. Like definitely much better than just like sitting in Ishtar writing those those Blood Rider heavens. It can be scaled, so like we can't go as a whole corp in here because like if you have 2 or 3 guys doing the same thing I'm doing right now, the space is already gonna be flooded, so your profit's gonna go down. Your experience is gonna be not that fancy because you're gonna be like competing for the sites, and there's gonna be like a lot of contestants. So not the finest experience, but but I mean, for now it's okay. Okay, I don't see any good uh, signatures yet, so I'm just gonna proceed with like running this site. I wanted to talk at some point globally of what I expect from our corp to become in the nearest future. But I mean, like, this sounds too official, and I don't want to like start this conversation during chill and kill stream, where I'm actually just chilling and killing some reds and getting some profits. So like, it's not for today. But I'm gonna cover some basic topics soonish, maybe next week. Actually, those PI streams are a very good timing to do those because like, well, because there's no much action, you're totally safe, so you can just actually sit and chat. And I think chatting is important if you're like flying in a group, because this brings social contexts, this brings an actual, you know, social connections for us. And I don't want us to be just like, solo riders somewhere in the space and just flying, those CTA fleets or straight up fleets and then do nothing else. I want us to be a gang. I want us to do something together because like the finest content always is when you're actually flying with someone, because you can share your emotions, you can share your like, sauce and all that stuff. Um, I'm gonna turn off my mic. I'm gonna go and make myself a coffee. So my kettle gonna be boiling. It's gonna be like very noisy. So I'm gonna get back. I don't know, in a couple of minutes. See you guys. Okay, coffee is done. So is this third pocket. We're diving into force. There should be a faction battleship. This actually makes the site very alike, rated Serpent 7 of 10, because you're gonna have the same cruiser and well, you know. Wait, is it a rated complex? Yeah, I'm fucking doing rated complex. My bad. It's not military, it's paramilitary complex, so it's not like an actual... So this is an actual Serpent 7 of 10, not the side that can go and escalate into the into the expedition. But my apologies, that's because they have very, very similar names. And like, then this is even better then. We're just gonna get the loot and go do something else. And what military complex does? Oh yeah, and that's because Sanchez called military, Grista called military, Angel called military, and all Serpentis called paramilitary. Let's take a look. Again, those nasty destroyers. Gonna burn it up in this pal. Okay. Launch this one. Let's send him to get rid of this one. 4. Not that far. Let's see what's inside. And 3 mil, not that fancy. Cruiser gave us more, but like, it is what it is. As Dia usually says. Get rid of those daddies. They are super annoying. Okay, then all the dead should be dead. Yeah, usually it's destroyers who shoot your drones. Sometimes battle cruisers might, but that's not very common. What are 7 of 10s are famous for? They're famous for those double faction spawns, 1 cruiser, 1 battleship, plus the final boss. And usually final bosses are super fat. Like, I don't know, for example, on Angel 10 of 10 you have a, very tiny boss, but it has insane DPS. Like, it might crit and your Tengu just goes to that kill board straightly because it has insane alpha at its artifact. In here, those bosses are like usually close combat ones, so this one can be with the blasters, and they are super fat. So site is easy for the beginners. Actually, that's kind of cool that I started with this side, because like that's what you usually start with when you're getting into the dead complexes, because like there's like almost no danger in here, no newts, no webs, no disruptors. Well, at least like while running the site. And this, like, you are very comfortable with running it, I don't know, in a Tengu or whatever. So well, It's a good start because risks are low, profits are moderate. You can get those profits out of the oh, I've salvaged some to salvage that. But you can get some additional, loot at the faction modules. You can get faction implants. You can get snake implant in here. You can get those. Well, what I've got a VP Fire and AB. You can get large reps. You can get damage control. Damage control is very expensive, like a couple of hundred million. You can get a grappler, which is like very good for battleships. You could get tracking computers, damage modes, etc., like all that fancy stuff. So you're not getting full income from the dead models, which are like, well, let's be honest, they are very cheap. Even if you get the MVD or rep, they are like not more than maybe 100 mil, maybe 150. But with the faction modes edition, you might get very like neat results, and if you're lucky with implants, then you get even better money. I'm gonna be hopping off soon, it seems. Yeah, I was reading that I need to pick up my cat feed. The dietary feed for my cat just arrived, and the delivery station closes like in a couple of hours, so I'm gonna have to be going soonish. Still, I'm gonna finish this side, and probably a couple of more bases before the downtime, and then I'm gonna roll. No. Get back. Get back. Nah, my bad. No, I'll finish him and then go finish him. Okay, cool. Yeah, my targets are being aligned like that because like I used to be running carriers and supers at some point, and this became very convenient for me because like when you're like switching and launching from the launchpad sometimes, if you don't have enough of the hotkeys, and I didn't have those, I've learned only later, but I've got used to the fact that the targets are right here and everything else is like filled with all that stuff. So you see I have a directional scanner always. I'm pressing V from time to time. Even in automated mode, doesn't actually matter. I have a local just to see if units are coming. I have those intel channels if I need them. Overview selected drones, probe scanner. Usually in here also like comes the watch list, or if it's fleet. I have broadcast in here, so like everything is polished for efficiency for me. Efficiency and convenience. Yeah, inside like why I prefer to run 6 of 10s, or prefer to run 8 of 10s, or even 10 of 10s. 10 of 10 is super fast and gets you much better profits. And here you have to suffer killing all those rats, especially if you don't have enough of DPS. So for running 7 of 10s, I would suggest you to group up with a pal, with a buddy, with a partner, just to run those sites faster. Okay, coffee time. I'm like mixing up my beverage like a savage. Oh. We are pretty close. That's the fourth pocket, and the very last one we're just gonna have to kill the boss, then warp up, like I'll kill the boss, make a bookmark on the wreck, warp out, refit. But I won't be refitting because I have a base in here, and then I'm just gonna loot it. Hope it's gonna give us some like faction modules and not just a box. I vote for damage control. I need damage control because those faction damage control is gonna go on my dreads, gonna go on my marauders, and all of that like fancy stuff. I should have pretty good amount of those. Let's see what's around. It's not my main, but like yeah, I've already run this side, it seems, recently. Got some bomb in here, what I have. Strange stuff in here, here. Right. Some items. Yeah, that's our old space. Yeah, nothing good enough. Never mind. Yeah, the last battleship, then battle cruiser gonna pretty fast. Nothing really happens. Diamond. Right. Not good text. I think crystals should be the finest one. Hopefully. Money keep pouring in my pocket. Sure, expensive patroller, some speed cruiser. Yes, I'm gonna get a next stick with all those battleships. My bet is I'm gonna get around 30 mil, which is good. One, you can say it's like one Ishtar. I mean, one heaven on an Ishtar. So, and what is my PI here? Yep. Oh, I wanted to show you a fancy trick. I was talking about this before. As you see, I have different stuff, even some P1 extraction, but like, look at this. This is somewhere in deckline. I start this, I go here, I start this, and press submit, and it starts to actually extract somewhere in Dell, in a deckline. So you don't need to actually to be in a station, but if I'm gonna try to launch to the space, you can say blah blah blah, you need to be in the same system. So, but I mean, you can do the stuff remotely, which is very beneficial, because that's only what it takes to actually restart the whole day for me. Go here, start, submit, go here. Of course, I won't be extracting this ever. Yeah, I'm doing it just too fast. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna press the same, start extraction, submit. I'm gonna go here, start extraction, I'm gonna go here, press start extraction, and then submit. And the very last thing left, I'm gonna go here, press start extraction, submit. That's the thing you only need to do once per 3 or 3.5 days. And this is gonna give you, I think I haven't actually extracted anything here because everything was pushed to an actual space. So, but like this operation of pressing like several buttons is gonna give you in return 10 mil per 3 days. I remember I was saying you, so like blah, blah. So this operation just gave me 50 mil in 3 days. Like, so I've simply just ran one heaven, almost passively. You need to launch the drones. You're gonna see how long it's gonna take to actually to chew him. Yeah, and I'm gonna kill this, annoying weapon station because you don't want to be webbed. You're relying on speed tank, so you don't want to be webbed. So this station gonna die first because it has a web. Yeah, and you need to have decent range. So, for example, if your range is not perfect and you don't have, I have, you know, those models link augmenters, which makes my range for drones kind of comfort. But if I didn't have, this would mean that I have to actually burn towards the station, which is not very good. You might die in here. So I remember I've tried the same site in Sancho Space and almost died on the first time trying Anistar. But like you need to be aware, so you need to go into details to find out like all the stuff you need to be efficient actually. I won't be warping out, it seems, because he burns pretty fast. He's still gonna die pretty fast, so he runs faster than other rats. So at some point I'm just gonna approach him and loot him when he dies. But for now I'm just gonna keep burning away from him. Let's pull a little bit. Pull and pull here probably. Why are my rats going I don't know where? Kill him. Why are you so stupid? Yo. Interesting. No, I'm still gonna show you the trick because like it's a good practice to actually show the good and comfortable ways of actually doing the sites. So you don't need to actually loot it right from the start because you might be in danger. The rats might be shooting you. Yeah, he's like very fat. Even if structures has the resistances and I'm hitting like pretty hard with the rats, with the drones, it's still like tanks. So, and yeah, Serpentis are those who, or Galantis, they have a pretty strong hull tank. So I think that's why he's tanking that much. I'm not sure what the amount of his hull tank, but it should be very, very significant. Come on! Stop burning away. Do I have focus fire? I have a focus fire. Why are they keep distracting? Die already. Oh, he's dead. But how I hate those nasty boxes in the space. Well, I do enjoy, the crimson ones with the pumpkins, but this like with the boxes is literally awful. Do I have a place to actually stay for now? Yeah, and I don't want to kill those rats for bounties. That's ridiculously stupid. Because like I have better things to do. So warping out somewhere. Be off. We are clocking. What do I have left in here? Right, let's see. I should have some sites. Have a base. Have another base. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 bases additionally. Well, haven't I ran the op? What are in here? Gee. This probably is no more. So there should be the very last left. Well, 2 of those. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this one from the location. So now we have 2 left. In here and in DB. So. Okay, we're gonna wait for a little bit for the rest to despawn. Check that the site has disappeared. There's no XPR in here, so site already spawned. We just need to wait for it to like go away from the site. so we're just waiting right now. They haven't despawned yet, because I mean, if you're warping to wreck inside hasn't despawned yet, you're gonna still see the message. But we're gonna align here. Oh come on, no! For fuck's sake. No, it's not actually despawned while warping, so that's good. So it's boxing time. Let's see what's inside. Where are you, fella? You gave me something worse. My time spent onto this. That's kind of good. I mean, 150 crappy models. Well, how crappy? I might use those on my TFIs for the fleets at some point. Done this. We're doing this. So I'm gonna salvage, gonna go run 2 bases, and then I'm gonna have to hop off. Oh, and downtime approaches. So this site in total gave us 340 mil. Oh, more. 372. Let's include those groups and what else is this also group here. 377. Not that bad. Not that bad, guys. Not this. Not yeah, let's dock in here. Another good habit that I have that I leave in my drop in the stations, and then at some point I'm just go and do the the harvest in the Vita or something like that. That is safe to move, and that if I'm gonna lose this ship, it won't hurt that much. So. Okay, yeah, it's a base. I'm removing this paramilitary. Yeah, they're not paramilitary anymore. Why did I dock? I didn't have to. These goes, all of these goes, where the fuck is this? All of these goes here. Yeah, probably got this by accident somewhere before. Good catch, good catch. Okay, we're going to do the base. Base is actually that one. It's the simplest. Is it? Or fortress is the easiest? No, the bases should be the easiest. Faction complex that you might scan in null. They have a signature strength of only 1. They are represented with signatures of 4 IU usually. So yeah, I'm gonna show you where are those. See, like this is a small one. So if I put in a scanning probe, they're gonna have double size of this little bubble. And what's really annoying in here is that it has a rat in here, so you're gonna have to wait for it to come close to you. You might want to use something like long range, like cruise missile, something. But as we are running just text recruiters. There's, I think, nothing, comfortable enough to actually kill this one. And it's super annoying to wait till it's gonna burn you. I might be using an MVD Proteus just to get closer and to shoot it fast, but MVD is not very beneficial in terms of your tank, so just yeah. And all those expeditions, they came from betas. So I've run 4, got 4 expeditions. It was only like a couple of hours ago. You see, so like in around an hour, I've got 4 expeditions, which is kind of good because it's a good, way of spending your time to get, kill this. It kills my wasp. Again, gonna focus on drinking my coffee and watching what's going on here. Additional red spawned. Are they still shooting my drone? No. Okay. No webs, no threat, we're just orbiting. And shooting. What do I have in my assets? I'm curious. Oh, I still have some event clones. I mean, work all blanks. I'm gonna sell it. Something. Ducky, something. Oh. A lot of my stuff went here. A lot of random junk. I'm not trading things I have to trade it. Some crates. Stuff. And nothing good enough. RAR. So I have some event stuff, it seems still. Nakar. Okay. Raha. Okay. Podium. Okay. Nothing. Actually nothing. So nothing to sell. Need to inspect my warehouses at NPC Delph. Seems I still have some not models, but items to sell in there. Because I was running the Crimson Harvest event in there, scanning, was running combat sites, got a good amount of money. This event is so not that good. I've actually already shown you, but none was interested, so event ends pretty soon, so there's no real reason to show it to you then. So I'm gonna focus on just regular stuff. What's upcoming, actually, what I'm also willing to demonstrate here. I'm gonna be showing you how to do Ishtar rating with looting, with salvage, with all that, because some people are still missing some very basics about how to do this. So I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna show you how to run rally points and invexors to generate 6 of 10s, which is my main activity right now, because it's very light food. You don't need all those, I don't know, heavy artillery of marauders or black ops to run those. You just need a good fitted text recruiter. Then I'm going to be showing you some belt trading around our space, I think. and that side's running. So when you are generating 6 of 10s, you need to know how to run them. And I'm going to be showing you how to run Blood Raider 6 of 10s, because it's our home region right now, and it's like a very good source of income. I'm willing to revive the market of selling those escalation to us on a corp scale. If not, there's always like a alliance market where you can sell those. They give you quite good modules. Corpum A type. So okay, so you can get all of those on those sites. Most is not that good, but you might get the rep, the neutralizer, and a multispectrum energized membrane. This one is very important because often used on dreads, and it's like the finest membrane except officer variation to actually get the very finest resistances. So like we're gonna sort by this, so you see. And then, so first several positions are officer modules, but right below goes an actual Centum and Corpum. So those are Sancha and Blood Rider respectively. So you can get up to 700 mil from a single item, which is kind of a good source of income. So if you know how to do that stuff, you may focus on getting better in it, and thus getting a good amount of profits on a regular basis. You don't need to go to outer ring to run like anything. You just need to run rally points, generate those escalations, finish them, and sell those membranes. Well, if you're willing to sell, I'm actually gonna be using those on my Nitra. Yeah, I'm training the Nitra alt right now. It might be if I ever consider to go for for Morris or for Revelation, head Revelations. I might use it on those. So in here, how to run this site, you need to go to an armory. So both if a faction battleship gonna spawn, you may shoot it. It might generate you an expedition. If not, you go to Serpentis armory, you shoot it, and again it might generate expedition and it might not. So it's like a matter of chance. Still, like you see, I was lucky today to generate those. The spawning points are actually awful because Cloud Ring, Outer Ring, Syndicate. So, not the very best luck for me today, but you know, if we're gonna get enough of those fancy modules, this is gonna cover the costs. The only thing I wish we won't have a lot of baddies around, but today is Christmas, so I hope they are celebrating and doing fancy stuff. So we're gonna be just hoping our luck that they are not there, at least Syndicate boys. No faction. It seems he won't spawn. Again, someone is shooting my drones. This is really annoying in a way. Come on. Yeah, to run the site faster, I definitely need an MVD somewhere in my cargo to refit at the station, because this really takes forever. Otherwise, this site would be done, I don't know, 5 minutes. And just burn straight to your targets, kill them, take the gate, burn here, shoot the armory, and then warp out if you got an escalation and if no faction battleship spawned. Otherwise, you have to crawl towards this armory for, I don't know how much time. It's not very good, not very cool. Okay, now I can send them, so let them fly. After we shoot it, there's gonna be additional spawn, but it's gonna spawn at a huge distance. Where's armory? Oh, Still there. I thought like something happened. It's just a new spawn. Okay, no faction battleship. Just bad. Up. Whoop. +1. This one, what is this? This should be outer ring. Yeah. I still remember system names. Do I want to kill everything just to wait if the faction gonna spawn? Actually, I think I will. They're not hurting me that much. Under the distance, let's see. Yes, I despawned. See, no signature here, so I might just kill everything in here, and I probably will. Okay, so we are removing the Serpentis base from here. Someone is close. Roger Dodger. Dark side. One of the Archon boys. Should they be aware? Let's align, just in case. Roger Dodger. I don't see combat probes. Let's see if I have them on. I have. So we're gonna be just crawling. Yeah, I see him. Oh, Ferrex Navi. What a joke. He's on his way somewhere, don't know where. He can't actually catch me because he's gunning me down first. And Ferrex is not the ship that you expect to have a combat probe scanner on it, so. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, this is the unnecessary thing that I'm doing right now. I'm just hoping for the battleship to spawn. I haven't run this sites for like quite a long time, so I don't know the mechanics yet. So I was like, well, I know the mechanics, but I haven't got used to the fact that I don't know when the battleship actually spawns, if it spawns. So I'm trying to finish every red on the site just to check that it won't spawn by a trigger of some of those cruisers or something like that. So that's the only thing that stops me from actually docking, refitting for the travel fit, and burning towards the last site. Where's the last site? The last site is over here. DB. It's very close to the fountain, so it's the southern part of the outer ring. Again, very comfortable. A lot of initiative stations, so you can just do what you're doing, and then dock, then drop off what you've got, and then come back to pick everything up later, which is very, very safe. And docking up, refitting, and burn to the final system. No one writes anything in corp, so. Again, Merry Christmas, everyone. You should be not like watching the YouTube streams or something like that. You should be just, you know, celebrating with your families, with your friends, and all that. Just I'm chilling today during Christmas time, so. Boom, 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 boom. No, I won't mix it. Can I go here, here. It goes here. It goes here. Okay, let's drive off it. We have everything in order. We have this on. We have direction of the fire. We have aligning. I mean, inertial stabilizers. So yeah, they affect line time. So we are ready to go. So our very last one goes where? Off we go. Bah. Damn, I love this skin. It's really, really awesome. Now my Proteus looks like a bike. You just need a wheel in here, and you're like you're a biker. I'm burning now. It's a very low jump. Where the direction before it should be close here, just in case of danger. So how many do I've got? I've got 5. Gonna get +2. No, +1, the last one. So it's gonna be 6 for tonight. I hope Nikomi gonna join me. Or DM, or I'm gonna call Mino. Can you see, or yeah, it's it. So we're gonna go here, the dock. Refit and gonna burn. Let's refit our bike. Downtime approaches. I know guys, I know. Soft, sound. This. Where is it? Okay, we have everything set up. Let's undock and let's go. QCR, go here. Put this on. How it's glowing. Awesome. We're rolling. Same old story. Yeah, but this time I'm gonna rip all those destroyers first. Yeah, it seems that I need to finish off this dumping intruder. Otherwise I won't be able to log those. Now I should have enough of the range. Engage. Engage. And also engage. And we're just orbiting this. Stop. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Actually, let's speed up this process a little bit. Go here already. Finish this off. We're gonna send and again in orbit 500. Wave. I don't actually remember. Maybe I don't need to kill all of those. I need to check. But as far as I remember, you need to kill all the rats in the pocket to be able to proceed. There's no like shortcut for this, so we're gonna have to wait till our drones do all the rats in here. Okay, I'm gonna make a phone call, I think, while Reds are still doing stuff. I'm gonna be back in a minute because I need to check that my delivery, the cat's feet, is truly delivered. So, okay, I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. Let's finish this side and I'm gonna be rolling. So, package is delivered, so I need to go fast. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Again, we need to kill Armory and wait for the battleship to spawn. If the battleship spawns, we're killing it. And I hope we're getting the 6th escalation. Expedition, well, it's an actual escalation to expedition still. So sending drones, where's Armory? Armory over here. Ah, approaching, this is all. Combat. Crane, Cool, cool. Over here. Mr. Crane. Oh, initiative fellow. Have a good speed. Shooting already. Armor, keep approaching. Okay. No faction again. Let me check. I'm pretty sure there should be some sort of actual wave. Yeah, timed wave should be number 2. Yeah, hear that, our fella. Yo. Come to Papa. Give us some good loot. I'm running away from the armory. The armory. No. Nah, who cares? But we've got a faction battleship that might give us a fancy loot. Come on, give me Snake Omega, please. Snake Omega. Whoop. So we've got everything we wanted to. Let's see where it actually felt. Oh, that's a border gate to the fountain. So we have a quite compact setup of those things to run. And even if we're just gonna ignore the two from the Syndicate, we still have two in Outer, we have two in Cloud. So I think we're gonna be doing those pretty soon. I might start running those solo, but we're gonna see. No. Very unlucky. No damage control for us. Okay, I'm gonna burn down to the fountain, it seems. I'm gonna pass through the fountain later on, straight to BTEC D. And then I'm gonna be running the expeditions themselves. Also, as far as I remember, they should re-escalate somewhere. Give me a second. Contract killers. Yeah, it re-escalates actually. So, like, okay. That's okay. Come on, die already. Nothing of value. Big sad. Okay guys, that's all for now. I'm gonna be streaming later today how I'm setting up my another planet in UVHO in Aquarius, just to demonstrate you another set of like tricks how to do this. Just to demonstrate another planet, because we've set up only three lavas and two barrens. I want to set up an oceanic. I want to set up an ice. I probably gonna set up more barrens. Give me a second, I'm gonna check and tell you. In a second. I might set up a gas planet, but right now the plan is. Yeah, let's do. Actually, I have a character that has 6 planets in my queue to set up. So I'm gonna be setting up 2 lavas, 1 oceanic, and 3 barrens. So pretty alike, but you're gonna at least see an oceanic one pretty soon. So I'm hopping off. Thank you for watching. Yeah, and later today we're gonna finish up everything with Nikomi. All those contract killers expeditions I'm gonna share with you a lot. Or maybe it might be that I'm gonna be streaming. I won't be streaming while we're gonna be in a Syndicate probably, but in Outer and in Cloudwing I'm probably gonna write a stream so you would be able to see how actually you get your like drops from dead sites. It's not actual dead sites, but it's like still complexes to run. Okay, thank you for watching. Merry Christmas once again.